Hi, welcome to episode 4 of my naked brutality run in the Tundra without any mods. So, across the passing of the last episode, Orion came into the settlement and decided that it is now time to found a faction. So Elliot answered, "We are a faction." Sadly, this wasn't able to be reflected here, and now we are a faction. I think that's quite funny in its own way. Maybe you don't. I don't mind. And Orion is a pretty useless fella overall. So I tried to kill Orion by sending him after the Arctic Wolf. The Arctic Wolf won and killed itself in one of those uranium traps. And, well, Elliot, ridden by the flu, got out of there, rescued the man, and you can see all of this during the last episode. It was quite epic. Yeah, so Elliot's heart is bigger than mine, and I accepted that. And now we're going to see what these guys can trade with us, or much more, what we can trade with them. So Orion is really good at social things and animals. I mean, the problem with this setup is I'd really need a better firearm or such. But let's see. Maybe we'll handle Warg. So I'm gonna sell off these weapons here. We want to call them weapons. These guys have some herbal meds, so I'm going to buy. Apart from that, this is one of those really weird trades between really poor people. So, but yeah. I don't know if it's that smart to invest all the uranium into these traps, but the only thing I know is these traps saved my life, so for now I don't mind. I guess I'm going to use Orion to hunt more animals now, mainly because I still have that trader here in the vicinity, and this is a really good moment to aggress all manner of beasts, because I can just kite those guys into the caravan and then just run away. They will do the rest for me. But I have to be careful. Friendly fire is enabled in this run, so I can't just do whatever I want to do. And yeah, I wonder how many episodes I will survive this. So, man, hunting with a revolver like this is just, I don't know, it's barbaric. This is, I mean, look at that, there's blood everywhere. And this elk is still not downed. Come on, seriously? Poor thing. Like, we're now at 7, 8, 9 shots. Orion already landed 9 shots on that poor thing, and it's still not dead. So 10 hits with that revolver. What a shoddy weapon. So this is basically the most urgent thing on my table, to get a better weapon. Because hunting like this, it just feels wrong. I know I'm repeating myself, but these poor animals. Okay. So I'm going to hunt these ibexes next. Alright. So, I now have a big amount of plain leather, so I'm going to make another parka. Alright, I'm going to redraft Orion and go for those ibexes. Plain leather will give me a good option to survive out of here. And since I now have a colonist who's basically not really able to do much more useful than that, so yeah, I just accepted that I have a hunter now. So I'm going to train that hunter. I mean, he passed the test. He wrestled with the wolf and he survived somehow. Come on. Oh man, this feels terrible. But hey, it keeps us alive. Just wanted to say this shouldn't be happening. So there we go. Oh boy, he wrecked that place. Ah, so that's what happened when Orion went bonkers. Ah, well. Wreckage Explorer on the Run. What's that? Named Lumpy. He's being chased by pirates. Where's me to join? 3 people. Huh. No. Or when does that come? I mean, I have a lot of people here. Let's go. I'm going to try that. Because if this will happen while the caravan is still around, it's going to be super easy for me. So, Lumpy, welcome. A greedy brawler. Brawler, that's something really handy. You're good with melee, construction, plants, artistic, intellectual. Well, I can't train him as a miner, but basically I'm going to use him as a builder. Elliot will do the mining now. Okay. And also Elliot will do the cooking now, because we're damn hungry. So, Lumpy, grab that uranium club. It's yours now. And now let's go for the work priorities. So there we go. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to wait until Lumpy is has grabbed his stuff. Lumpy is no hunter. Okay, so I'm going to draft these boys because I don't want to waste time while I have the option to force them into this fight under my conditions. Because these guys here will make short work out of this raid. So I'm going to. Why is Elliot close to break? Oh, because he's hungry as hell. So the caravan wants to leave now, so I have to do something to chase them, to get them towards me. Oh no. Oh, worst case scenario. We can't, okay. Oh well, I need to run away. This would be really stupid to, do exactly this. Oh well. So, yeah, I'll call it off. Hope that they'll, kill themselves in the, traps, and, oh damn, that was stupid. But at least we're getting a bison wool top hat. Yeah. So. But Lumpy has the club, doesn't he? Okay. So we're going to manage. First off, we have to take care of Orion, and then I'm going to let them come here and kill them here. Everything will be fine, I'm sure. So, yeah, Elliot needs some relaxation. I'm going to give that top hat to Lumpy because, I don't know. We're now either all going to die or everything will be fine. So I will only need to kill 1 or 2 of these guys, so it's not going to be that horrible. So let's check out what they're doing. Going to hide in here for now. So they're attacking my structures there. Let's beat out that fire. So the first of them is has stepped into a trap. Wonderful. So I'm going to beat down this guy. Well, I guess the cooler will be the loss of this fight. But those traps are really kicking them. Boom. So maybe it was a good investment of uranium. Okay. Hi, Lumpy. Oh, why won't you stay for a moment? Okay, we don't even lose anything out of that. Great. And there's a bolt action rifle. It might be of bad quality, but I don't care. Compared to the short bow, it's a big upgrade. So, we need to, Lumpy, I'm going to tend Lumpy. He tanked this for us. I'm grateful, you know. Also we need food. We really need food, but there's no power to do food. Okay, so another thing, I want some graves. Well, why not be a little bit more creative like that, huh? Let's give them some shape. So apart from that, really bad weapons. Let's check out their gear. Pretty low percentages. Very worn stuff. Oh, never mind. Okay. So there we go. Just want to make sure we're training those medical skills a little bit, because Orion and Elliot are both not really super good at that. So yeah, after all this is now going on, I have to change priorities a little bit. I'm going to set Elliot back with the construction work, and going to do something like that. Let's see how good this will work out. Still going to micromanage a lot, but I really want to have food available. Like, we're now pretty low on food in general. Also, I need clothing, and well, there are a lot of things we need to do, and it's awesome. So, Elliot, do you really need to sleep, or I guess he does. My friend, you have to pull off a little extra shift here. Not forever, but I just want to have a few meals for the crowd, and then you can go off to sleep, friend. So I'm going to stop building these out of uranium because this is just too costly. The next ones will be made out of slate. This this takes forever, 300 work units, but they do a lot of damage to. Yeah, well, it's 60 compared to 110, but stone is very available compared to what's it called? Uranium, which has certainly not a high availability. So yeah, steel is very, very good. Steel is basically one of the best materials when it comes to the balance between working units and material and power. But on the other hand, steel is also pretty limited. Stone is pretty unlimited. Wood is only a little bit worse than stone, but I don't have too much wood in this biome. I really need to be careful what I do with my wood here. Yeah, let that bunny come. I'm done with those bunnies. Lumpy, get the club. Bunny, meet the club. There we go. Boom. So, yeah. It's exactly what I wanted to say. Oh well, he's not going to bleed out from that, isn't he? So... tomorrow we're going to hunt a little bit more. Or tonight, much more. So, well, those traps are also a very good opportunity for Lumpy to grind his construction skill. And also they'll come in quite handy for everything which would want to bother us. A ton of work, but honestly... oh, he's bleeding like crazy. Come on, I can't look at this. Lumpy, you're bleeding. Stop working. Dear Lord, these guys. I'm fine. There's literally blood everywhere, but he's fine. Nothing to worry about. So, he failed constructing. Perfect. I don't mind. More training then. Alright. So, that's really not enough food. Okay, so let's go hunt some more. Oh, we have really not many animals left in here. Dear Lord. So, I guess I'm going to mine some gold soon. That's what I'm going to do. If this is seriously... oh man. Next time I'll hunt those animals when they are on the map immediately. So, under these circumstances, I'm really considering... hey, come on, kitties! They're fighting. Under these circumstances, I'm really considering sending a caravan quite soonish, loaded with some gold, to buy some food from the neighbors. In these extreme biomes, it's not unusual to spend a lot of your early game money on food. It's certainly not the first time this is happening to me. It's just pretty normal, you know. So Orion is back on his feet, so I'm going to hunt the other one. before it decides to migrate away. Okay. So next step will be harvesting the berry bushes. And building some research table. Alright, so how's Lumpy's gear? Wow, he's insanely well equipped. Okay. Awesome. Okie doke. So, we're pretty close to winter, which is in itself a good reason to start digging out that gold ore. But for now, I'm going to make whatever food I can get here. So the snow hare I can do with automatic hunting. That's not going to be too much of an issue there. So, getting 3 people through this will be quite hard. And that's why I want to send them for trading mission soon. Elliot does need to do the cooking there. So I'm going to drop a heater in here. And also a royal tribute collector. Well, that's really useful or such. So, oh, okay. There are muffalos on the map now. This will satisfy our hunger. Okay. I'm quite relieved. I was very worried for a moment there with the food storages. I mean, hunting muffalos under these circumstances is enough of a challenge in itself. So I'm not too relieved. I mean, basically. So is there any wood out there? There we go. How well are you around plants? Very, very well, actually. Nice. So, Lumpy is going to do all that work now. That means I can count on Lumpy here to harvest things outside in the future. That's a good thing. So, with the muffalos now on the map, I'm able to navigate around this food situation a little bit better. So I don't need to send out a food purchase caravan immediately. I'm quite relieved. So, well, I'm going to leave the gold mining order there. Just expanding the freezer a little bit. And I'm going to do some bad rolls in here. I just realized that's the least we can do. Because sleeping on the ground in a dungeon like this sure is no proper living condition. So there we go. Compared to what we had before, it's very, very comfortable. So let's bring Elliot to the over to that snow hare. There we go. It's not much, but everything helps, I guess. So I want to mine out some more of that steel as well. Alright. Good morning, Orion. Good night, Orion. So, I'm starting to get worried about the situation here. Oh, they gifted me a few units of gold. Wonderful. Because something deep down inside me tells me that something horrible will happen soon. Well, an awful stool has been built. Maybe this was the horrible thing. But I don't think we're going to get along that easily. So, I'm going to deconstruct a few of these walls here to build the further traps. And finally this cave is growing. There we go. And ooh, there's a Megasloth. Sadly, I can't send Orion alone on a hunting trip like that. But for now, I have a few units of food available. Alright. This also trains Lumpy's construction skill even more. Okay, so since Elliot is now kind of like well rested, I'm going to hunt a few more units of meat. I was considering going for the Megasloth when I realized how foolish this is to me, so I'm going to use Elliot's superior range on these guys. And also Elliot is a very talented sniper here, so one more hit and then I'm stopping. Or well, yeah, we're heading home now. The bleeding will do the rest. I'm going to grab the patch leather now. And I'm going to send Elliot during the night to grab the dead buffalo. I'm going to let it bleed out because this is the safest way to do this. I don't want to risk a herd revenge here. If these guys go into herd revenge, I'm pretty doomed. So just be patient, Elliot will sleep it out, and when he's awake again, he can haul some buffalo back home. Win-win. So I have a few units of patch leather in here, 129. These are super good to be used as armchairs. So we're going to do that. Or maybe I'm going to do it like this. Yeah. Because I really want that research bench. Let's make it out of steel completely. I won't be sending Lumpy to the mining job there. Doesn't sound smart to me. Let's micromanage Elliot a little bit. And there's the Muffalo now. And let's hunt it down. Also, I'm really considering digging a little tunnel through here. Just to be a little bit quicker there. Yeah, it died while he was heading towards there. Okay, whatever. So, but I forgot about the armchair. So, patch leather is a very low quality leather, but it doesn't give you any downsides in terms of comfort, or in the past it didn't. So let's check it out. Comfort 0.8. No. So you can see the comfort doesn't change at all, no matter which material you use. So patch leather is really good for this kind of furniture, because you won't be suffering any downsides from the low quality leather. But apart from that, I never use patch leather unless I have to, like because I got it from Randy. Okay. So this Muffalo will bring us through a few more days. That's good. Power outage. So that uranium ore sure was useful, but it also brought us a lot of work and slowed me down by a lot. Without the uranium ore, I think I would be already a little bit further in my development, because that stuff, mining out that stuff, takes just basically forever. But well, I don't really want to complain. So yeah, I guess I'll call it an end for this episode. We're 3 people now, 3 buddies in their Tundra lodge. So feel free to drop me a comment down below. I would really like to know what you're thinking, or whatever you have to say. I'm open for that. Also, I would be super happy if you would go for a like, a share with your friends, or even a subscription to my channel if you want to support my work a little bit more. Only do what feels great for you. I hope you come back for more naked brutality fun. Well, these guys are not naked anymore, but this is pretty still brutal. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.